Hello everyone, and welcome to a new game on the channel, Cat Goes Fishing. It's pretty likely that many of you have never heard of this game. It's a very small game that came out several years ago, but I really enjoyed it at the time. It's deceptively difficult, assuming you're using realism mode here. And that said, it's still simple enough that it's a great game for times when you don't want to have to put a lot of effort into what you're doing, when you don't have to be thinking constantly. If you just want to veg and relax for a little bit, this is an excellent game for it, while still retaining some elements of difficulty and making you pay just enough attention to keep engaged. Let's go ahead and select realism mode here. And here we are in Cat Goes Fishing. So the cat goes fishing, you're a cat, and you fish. You fish for a lot of things. A lot of things. There are a lot of different species of fish in this game. There are many different types of upgrades for your basic fishing rod. There are upgrades for your lure. There are upgrades to get boats. It's a much deeper game than it looks at the start. All right, let's take a look at our save files here. So we've just got this one that we just started, level 0 money, no hat, realism mode, and that's just fine. Let's look at the simple controls here. Click to begin casting, release to release it, and hold down the mouse button to reel. Now generally, especially in realism mode, this is going to be a bad idea. You are going to want to, just like in fishing, not simply throw out your line and then reel it back as fast as you can. You're going to want to twitch, you're going to want to simulate a live bait, and that will help the fish be interested. Now the easier fish, probably not necessary, but once you get into the harder ones, there are some very difficult ones. All right, boat movement, once we have one, the arrow keys or A and D. Mute the music if we want to. It's not muted right now, but it's at a very low level. That's just the way that it is in the game. I will try to turn it up a little bit later, but right now I wanted to be able to explain without music overriding my voice. And you can hide the UI with Shift if you want to take a screenshot or something like that. I think that's pretty much straightforward. So let's take a look at how the actual casting works. You hold, when you're at forward, you click, and there you go. So we're just going to grab a little fish here. Now keep in mind that other bigger fish will try to eat your smaller fish off the line occasionally. So you do have to watch for the bigger fish. And then we can sell this fish if we would like, just like that, and get some money. So we now have 50 cash. Let's do that again, shall we? Grab a little fish and sell it. Okay, so we've caught 2 fish, and now we've unlocked a quest. You can see our level is working down there. And let's take a look at our quest. Catch 3 cuttlefish. Okay, oopsies, I missed my cast. There we go. Now, do we know what a cuttlefish is? I believe it's that pink one down there. Oh, no, it's this one. It is the one we've been selling. Okay. Cuttlefish worth 50. Go ahead and sell one of them. Come here, you. Now, this game doesn't look very difficult right now, does it? It's not. It will get there. It will get there. Okay, so we finished our quest. We got a $500 reward for that and got a new quest to purchase a rod attachment, and our shop is now unlocked because we are level 2. Let's take a look at our shop. We can unlock a good rod for 750 and a power rod for 10,000. So yeah, the good rod and the power rod are upgrades in that they have better line strength, they have better speed, and they can cast further. So rod strength, cast further, better reel speed. So yeah, we will go ahead, in fact, and get the great rod. Or the good rod, I should say. And we can now see that there's also a quick rod down here. This rod has less strength, but a much longer cast range and a much faster reel back time. Okay. So now we can cast a little further. Oh, and you can see there, we got our little fishy eaten. So this fishy is not going to be worth much. He's only worth half. And if he gets eaten entirely, which will take 2 chomps, then he's worth nothing. So you do want to avoid having that happen to you. There we go. Ah, I thought we could get him, but we need bigger bait first, so we're gonna have to wait. Okay. Okay, so you couldn't see. All right, so we can't get the bigger ones yet. We're gonna have to work on that. So I'm probably casting too far for this point of the game. I should probably be casting... Nope. Apparently these little guys take 3 bites, actually. I thought it was only 2, but it's 3. So I'm gonna cast a little shorter, intentionally. And try to grab some little fish still. You can see he's struggling a little bit there. Ah, he struggled just enough that I couldn't get him back before he got eaten. That's unfortunate. And we have to be careful casting it through those bigger guys because they'll just eat the bait. You can see that? There is a little bit of strategy in terms of where you cast. Ah, crap. I keep hitting that guy. Where you cast and how long you... There we go. That was pretty good. Yep, and he struggled just enough again that he got eaten. But we might be able to afford a rod upgrade. Let's see here. Got some empty slots here, and a diving lure for 300. Increases lure sink speed, slightly reduces reel speed, and it stacks for the amount of times that you buy it. Okay, interesting. We don't have enough for that. Anything else? I think that's it for now that we can... I think it's the only thing we can buy. Is that true? Yeah, that appears to be the only attachment, so we can't afford that yet. And I keep hitting him. Not thrilled about. There we go. Okay, struggling, and we got him. Good. And we will just sell that. All right. Oh. Might be worth it to go back to the regular rod for a second, just so that... Ah, new one. Swooper, worth 200. Very nice. That will be enough that we can get our first upgrade here. The diving lure. And we will grab that. And that unlocks the catalog. So the catalog is very interesting because it does tell you a little bit about the fish that you're looking for. You can see we have 4 different small fish shown right now. The cuttlefish, which is the first one we started with. The snobfish, which we've seen but have not caught. The swooper, which we just got. And the roundfin, which we also have not seen quite yet. And you can see there are many tabs here. Medium, large, and huge. We have not even unlocked catalog for large and huge fish, and right now we are only showing 2 medium fish because those are the only ones we've seen. We've seen the mustard fish and the grumper, both of which have eaten our catch at some point already. Alright, now we do want to get more upgrades for these rods, and hopefully we will unlock that very soon. Catch 4 swooper, okay. And the grumper, again, is going to be a little annoying. There we go, that was a good one. Swooper, very nice. Ah, there's one of the... Is that the grumper? Wait a minute. Is that the grumper or is that the other one? That's the mustard fish, okay. You know, the mustard fish moving around there. They do all have their own patterns. The littler ones tend to just hang out in one area. The medium ones don't move too much in general, but there are occasional grumpers and mustard fish that have roots. But the larger fish, like you can see, I think it was a sunfish there. See a couple down here. Look at these guys. These guys are huge. They do have their own patterns, and they will act according to their AI. Let's put it that way. And it really gives the different fish a large amount of... I was hoping we would get a completed round fin there. We did not. It really gives the larger fish a lot of personality because all of them have their own patterns and their own AIs and how they react in certain situations. For instance, the grumpers. You will hate them. Yes, I'm aware. Damaged fish don't count. The grumpers are really annoying. They will eat so many of your fish. And the swoopers appear to have disappeared into the ether. Yeah, they're out there, which I'm having trouble getting to right now without getting them eaten. We could get another diving lure. I'm reluctant to do that right now. So we'll just keep going. Maybe we can get a round fin here. Nope, not interested. Okay. So a lot of this actually, especially in the later game, comes down to avoiding the fish you don't want with your bait, and so you can get down to the fish that you do want. Because, like, would be typical. I'm just making money here. I'm not actually completing the quest. I'm just making small amounts of money. Like it would be typical in real fishing. The more valuable, more interesting fish are deeper. And getting your lure, especially the more expensive lures, once you're buying them, down to those more expensive fish without them being eaten by these normal guys that you don't want can be quite difficult. I'm just getting this eaten every time, aren't I? I'm hoping that we'll get a new rod upgrade unlocked relatively soon, but we may have to finish this quest first. Normally, stuff in this game is not locked behind a quest. However, that is true at the very beginning. See if we can get a round fin here. We're gonna come back around, and we'll just wait and pull. There we go. So I just waited and twitched the rod right when that round fin got close, and you can see they actually flee in a round, in a circle. They flee in a circle shape. Ooh, there wasn't a grumper right there this time. Excellent. So we got this one. Unfortunately, it's just a cuttlefish, but hey, it's a cuttlefish that didn't get eaten, which I'm thrilled about. A round fin. Ah, yep. So you can see that the round fleeing motion there of the round fin actually put it in range of that mustard fish. Oh. So that was the one we wanted. It was the swooper, but he got himself eaten. And you may also have noticed that these fish do not respawn very quickly. They do respawn. It's very, very slow, which is good because it means that you can clear out an area of fish that was in your way, and then you have a free shot at the better stuff. All right, we have gotten our second swooper finally. Very nice. And there are some more swoopers down there. I can see them. We're gonna try to get them as soon as we've cleared out some of these cuttlefish that are in the way. That time the mustard fish was a little, nope, that was the grumper. That time the grumper was a little close, yep. And again, there's the grumper. Gotta go over this mustard fish, but not so far that the grumper sees it. Oh, and that time, that mustard fish saw it. You can see that our fish right here did just respawn. See these guys? They did just come back, but we don't need them right now. Although it might help us just get to level 4, which could unlock something new for us. So let's go ahead and just do that. We'll just grab another couple of these guys. There we go. Level 4, new rod upgrades. Let's see what we got. Scouting. Okay, your line will not automatically be reeled in after a failed cast. This will let you continue to look around for large fish that you're interested in, even once your bait has been destroyed. You will notice it also mentions you can still catch hats. Hats are a thing in this game. They are occasionally floating in the water. Some of them have insane upgrades on them, and you can only wear one at a time. You would expect that, I suppose. But yeah, we have nothing else to put on our rod, so sure. Let's get scouting. And we could get another diving lure. Sure, there we go. We got 2 diving lures and a scouting, and we're a little bit over 15% of the way to our master rod. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, so yeah, let's just go take a look. So there's our big guys down here that we've talked about. We'll need to get better bait in order to get to them. And actually, same for the mustard fish and the grumpers. We cannot catch them until we get better bait. Something different out there we haven't seen before. We'll have to see if we can get that. Let's just catch this cuttlefish that's right here, because he's easy. There we go. Might as well. All the progress we can make toward levels. The bigger fish are worth more XP, so that is also a thing. I'm definitely struggling to get past all these grumpers and mustard fish. There's a new guy right there. Look at that. I don't think we can catch him yet with this level of bait either. There's another swooper, right? Yep, good. Okay, one more swooper. We're getting there. Oh, you. I remember this. Flashbacks are starting to come in. I remember hating the grumpers. They're so frustrating. Because they're fast, and they want to eat pretty much anything that you catch. We'll just wait for the round fin to come around. I didn't see any more swoopers at the moment. Hopefully, we'll get some that'll respawn pretty soon, and we're gonna catch this one right here. There we go. Ah. That round fin decided to flee straight into the mustard fish. There is another swooper down there, but I don't think my rod is, at the moment, long enough to get to it. No, I don't think so. Especially now with that grumper sitting right there. Yep. Need to wait till that grumper moves off a little bit. He does have a slight patrol pattern. Ah, not enough. Long a detection range too. You can see how close I can get to the mustard fish without them trying to go for the bait. But look how close, or look how far away the grumper sees it and goes after it. Yep, can't even get anywhere near that right now. And we've pretty much cleared out all of this area. We can try for one of these cuttlefish or round fins that are just sitting down here. But this is gonna go right past the, yep, right past the mustard fish. We'll get there. One more swooper, and we just have to wait for one to respawn in an area where we can get to it. The other thing we could do, that we haven't done yet, and I was gonna wait until we got a few more upgrades to do it, but hey, we're here. Why not? We can grab a swooper, and you can use that as bait sometimes. Yeah, see, like that. And that will allow you to catch larger fish. So for instance, let's use this guy, and let's just try to catch this mustard fish that's been staying down here and messing with us. There we go, just like that. Mustard fish. Oops, uh-oh. I threw him back into the water. So he's now a very big bait. Let's try to catch this grumper that's been annoying me. Nope. All right, we'll catch this mustard fish. You can see he's pulling on the line a little bit. We're gonna very slowly reel him in. And there we go, 450. We'll sell him. And we can repeat that. So that's your way of getting rid of some of these bigger guys. I was gonna wait to show you that, but because we're having so much trouble with them, we'll go ahead and do it now. And now I'd love to get that grumper that was being so annoying. We're definitely not gonna sell these cuttlefish anymore. Let's try to use them to get something better, like a mustard fish. There we go. Oh, yep, there you go. So I reeled in a little bit too aggressively, and the line just snapped. Now you can get better lines later on, but that's the reason why you don't want to do what they said and just hold down your mouse to reel in, because that will happen to you. Keep seeing the shadows of something really big off there to the right. We'll see if we can get to that eventually. There we go. Get another mustard fish maybe. Just gonna very slowly tire this fish out. There we go. You can tell they're tired when they move their face in your direction. That means they're not actively resisting you anymore. There we go. Got the round fin. Nice. That's what I wanted. Round fin's worth a little bit more. We do need another swooper still. I would love to get one of those. Oh, there's that grumper. There is a swooper right there. Let's try to get that one, shall we? Too short. Gonna instantly reel in. There we go. Let it drop down and catch you. Gotcha. Okay, there's our quest. $1,000 reward for that quest, and we're almost level 5 now. The quests also give you some EXP, so they're very nice to complete. And we should definitely get our new one. Catch one cowfish. Okay, we have not caught or seen a cowfish yet. Well, we've seen it, but we haven't tried to catch it or talked about it. Okay, one more catch to level 5. And we'll just grab this swooper that just respawned. There we go. Lure shop. Excellent. This is what I was waiting for. Attach a rocket to your line to cast your bait further, or a bomb will scare away the first fish that tries to eat your bait. This is another way to get past those grumpers, because they'll dive straight for your bait and it will scare them away. These are temporary. Unlike your rod upgrades, which are permanent, you can see them down here stacking up. Every time you buy a rocket and you cast it, that rocket is gone until you buy another one. So that is a heavy source of your income disappearing. We don't need any more of these. Let's go ahead and buy a rocket. You know what? Never mind. Let's not buy a rocket. I want to catch a little fish first for bait. Here we go. Okay. So now we're going to bring in this guy. And he's going to be our bait for hopefully something good. And now we'll go up here and buy a rocket. And yeah, sure. Let's buy a bomb too. There we go. You can see the rocket taking effect. And I'd rather catch something really good. Ooh, like that. That's a cowfish. Okay, well, that's interesting. If we can get him. You can see the line turning red occasionally. And we are dragging him straight past a cowfish. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay, we definitely want to get to that cowfish. Let's see if we can do it. Queenfish, half eaten, but pretty good money there. Let's get, oh wait, let's start with getting one of these guys. So these guys follow the sunfish around, and because we just caught the sunfish, they're floating around right here at the surface, so we're just gonna catch a bunch of them because they're good money. Oh, there was a little pink guy right there. I don't remember his name. These guys are worth 350 each. This is basically like 2,000 money, $2,000, whatever you want to call it, just sitting here. So I might as well take it. They're good bait too, but they're really expensive to bait. Nice. And the faster we can afford that master rod, the better. Oh, the other thing is that you can use fish that have been half eaten as bait. That's not a problem. Fish don't care. Rocket, bomb, let's go. Okay, there's our bomb going off. I couldn't quite get in range for that cowfish. That's unfortunate. So we're not going to draw this guy in. We're going to use him as bait straight away. And rocket. And bomb. I can't seem to quite get out far enough to get to that cowfish that's staying out there. Oh, actually, that might have worked in a different situation. Now that this grumper is gone, we might be able to actually get to that cowfish. And of course, he's not struggling anymore because he's eaten. That does make it easy to reel him in. I'm not going to sell this guy. We'll just go ahead and use him as bait. I would like to get that cowfish. Oh, actually, we'll take this guy if we can get him. But there's a bomb right on the line right now. Yeah, okay. Crap. I would have liked to have gotten him, but in that case, having the bomb was actually a problem. Let's just buy a rocket this time. And you can see where our money is going, right? We had over 7,000. Now we're down to 5,000 because most of our money is going toward rockets and bombs. There we go. So we're going to float straight down here and try to get this cowfish. Oh, wasn't enough. Okay, we need a grumper or a mustard fish, apparently, to get the cowfish. Good to know. There's a cuttlefish. We use that to catch a mustard fish. And we'll use that with a rocket to try to get... Oh, I didn't want you. Okay, well, whatever. Now we've got a grumper. We'll use you as bait. Fine. You've sealed your own fate. He is struggling quite a bit. Stop it. Stop it. Good fishy. Okay, he is worth 800. I don't care. He's gonna be used as bait. Congratulations. We just want to avoid everything we can as we get down here so that we can get to... Ah, crap. I was so close. The cowfish was right there. All right, we'll try one more time. We almost made it through. You can see what this game is going to boil down to. It's a lot of placing your rod correctly, using the right upgrades, and then weaving through the fish you don't want, try to get to the fish you do want. Well, actually, you know what? I'll take this guy. That wasn't what I was aiming for, but this is one we haven't had yet. And I don't even remember what his name is. The Gawker. Okay, there we go. We caught a Gawker. 8,400. Yeah, we'll sell that. That seems reasonable. And we unlocked a couple upgrades. The mini-map, which is great, and the sonar, which is also really, really good. Both of these are great. So we need to do more quests to get those. No problem. Let's go ahead and get our power rod. Nice. That'll let us go even a little bit further than we could before. Let's first catch some bait. And then we'll use that to catch mustard fish. There we go. See, my line's still pulling red every once in a while. Even if we got a cowfish, we're gonna struggle to pull it in because cowfish are very heavy. They're not huge fighters, but they're very heavy. Oh, well, okay. That landed right, because we're using a new rod, I wasn't used to the max range, and that landed right in a little pool of little fish. Let's see what this guy is. I don't think we've caught him yet. Galena, worth 900. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell him just because I haven't gotten him yet. Just add him to the pool of candidates. And it looks like we're running low on mustard fish in the shallows. Let's see if we can find one out here. Or a grumper, that would be fine too. There's a grumper down there, but he didn't see it. There we go. I did actually get to that mustard fish before the cowfish got there, which is good. That's we just wanted him for bait anyway. And last time, this normal cast without a rocket worked pretty well. Let's see if we can do that again. Oh, okay. Well, if we can get this guy, I'll take him. This is a fighter. So every time he turns toward me, I'm going to pull as hard as I can. Just try to get him closer. And when he pulls away from me, I'm just going to tap on the line. I definitely don't want him pulling himself down near the cowfish, because the cowfish will eat him. There we go, got him. Beak fish, 1200. I don't know if I want to sell this guy. We got the experience for him already. I'm just going to use him as bait. Poor fishy. Oh, ooh, yes. If we can get this guy, we'll take him. He just happened to be in a good point in his path there for us. Nice. Slowly bring him in. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Okay, good. Oh, line's turning red. When you see the line turning red, you gotta let off the pressure, because it will break. Can get better lines later, but for now, gotta deal with what we have. Ah, crap. There it goes. It was close. It was very close. Almost got him in. That may require a better line. We probably could have gotten it, but it was close. Close. We'll grab this mustard fish and try for a cowfish once again. We've spent a lot of time trying for a cowfish, which is fine. They are worth quite a bit, which will be nice. Nope, didn't want you. You are a jerk. Jerk of a swooper. Stop it. Definitely want a mustard fish here. And there is one right there. Let's see if he will come back. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Not far enough. Go a little further here. Okay, so we're looking for something medium-sized. Use as bait. Ah, like you. Or you. Yeah, cool. Let's get rid of the grumper. That seems like a great plan. Anytime I can get a grumper out of my way, I will take that opportunity. Okay, just go straight down here. Getting very close to the cowfish. There he is. All right, take it. Yes, awesome. Okay, come on. Now, the cowfish tend to not struggle very much, but they're still heavy, so you can't just pull. The line will break. There we go, cowfish. Only worth 2,000. We actually got a much more expensive fish trying to get the cowfish, but we got our quest, which is the important part. So we'll sell that. Get our new quest to catch 3 mustard fish. All right, well, we've been doing that, so that shouldn't be too bad. And let's see. We have access to the Great Rod now for 180,000. We'll get there, maybe. I mean, we will get there, but it'll be a little bit. Now, we don't have any upgrades on our power rod. The upgrades stay with the rod that you purchased them for. So in this case, our good rod had all our upgrades. Let's see if we can purchase something for our power rod. A rising lure. Reeling causes your lure to rise. This stacks up to 2 times. Okay. Let's get scouting. Yeah, let's get scouting again. I like scouting and probably a diving lure. So we'll stick with that for now. And let's get a mustard fish. There's one right here. We can. Oh, he wasn't quite interested. We'll try one more time. Here. There you go. Don't struggle. You're going to a good home. We're selling you to some sort of fish fanatic, I'm sure. Okay, there's our first mustard fish. There's that grumper has come back. So you can see they do respawn. It's just slow, which is good because it does give you time to clear out a path to something that you really want. Nope, didn't want to do that. I'm gonna go a little bit better of a cast there. There we go. That was much better. There's that grumper. Okay. We're just gonna try to get him out of the way. Although I'm sure we'll get a quest for them eventually. Ooh. Grumper is not happy. Grumper is grumpy. Okay, well, Grumper's less grumpy now. He got eaten. Or, yeah. Or more grumpy, I guess? Probably less grumpy. I'm just gonna use him as bait. Try to catch this mustard fish. There we go. That was easy. And one more mustard fish to go. I think I saw one down there just past this school that we just got this guy out of. We'll try to aim for that. The sunfish there. I wouldn't mind getting that. Nope, that's a grumper. Okay. I thought I saw a mustard fish. It was a grumper. There's the mustard fish. He's actually just short of that little school there. We'll try to get him. And this time I will sell the grumper because he's whole, so you might as well. There we go. Okay, try to get just short of this pod. Nope. Ah, run away. Okay. Okay, actually made it. Oh, but I couldn't get the attention of the mustard fish. One of those two might have been interested, though. I should have probably gone a little slower there. We'll go past this pod and then drag it. Oh, ooh, we definitely want this guy if we can get him. He is worth quite a bit. Not as much as the green one we got. I forget his name. Gawker? Yeah, not as much as the Gawker, but he's still worth something. Gawker is a pretty rare catch that early in the game. I'm surprised. Well, at least in my experience. I've played this game twice all the way through. I've put about 30 hours into it to give you a estimate of how long it takes to complete the game to full. And even then, I was missing a couple fish. Like a couple of the really, really rare ones that are hard to get. So I typically rate my games based on a hours enjoyed curve, essentially. So as long as I'm paying, well, it varies. It does vary. I was about to say that, and I was going, no, it varies. But what do you value your time at, essentially? Like, this is time that you want to enjoy, right? And I definitely enjoy this game, no doubt about it. And I'm missing my casts here. Okay, just wanted this guy. If you can get a game that gives you enough entertainment that you're paying, you know, essentially like $1 or $2 an hour of entertainment, I think that's pretty good. Like, that's better than you're gonna get at the movies or something like that, right? I generally rate my games by that, and there are games that really fit that curve, like Skyrim, which was, you know, originally a $60 game. But I've put like 300 or 400 hours into. And then you have games that are like this one, which are very cheap little games, but you can get tens of hours in them. And that's a really good price point, especially if you're one of those people that is trying to operate on a budget. Something cheap like this that can still give hours of enjoyment, and it's a really interesting game with a lot of nuance to it is a great sell. We do have access to boats now. We no longer have to just fish from the shore. As soon as we get enough, 35,000, we can buy the basic boat, which will let us travel out onto the ocean a little bit and get access to better fish. Okay, so that is where we're going to call it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this little foray into Cat Goes Fishing. It's a very, very cute little game. Again, good for any age, especially if you're going to use the normal mode that doesn't have the fish struggling against you. That doesn't mean there's no difficulty to it. It still has some difficulty because you still have to avoid all the fish that want to eat your catch, and you still have to weave your bait through all the fish you don't want to get to the ones that you do. It just means that you don't have to fight the fish once you've got them on the hook. So that might be better for someone who just wants a more casual experience, or a younger gamer who might be interested in a game like this. Really nice game. I don't see many people play it, I don't see many people talk about it, and it's one that I've enjoyed many, many hours in, so I thought that maybe some of you would like to see it. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please put a like on it. That helps me know what content you like and which content you don't, which series to continue, and which ones we should replace with something that hopefully gets a little bit more love. If you want to see more content in the future from my channel in general, please subscribe. That would be very, very helpful, and I will see you next time.